Good morning, you guys, and happy Monday. I wanted to come on here. It is 9:30 in the morning, and I just wanted to have breakfast with you guys. I have my oats right here with my protein powder and a little bit of peanut butter. And I just wanted to kind of like have breakfast and talk a little bit about something that I keep getting questions about, which is waist trainers. So I do have a waist trainer on right now. Let me show you. There you go. If you've been following me on Instagram or if you've been watching my prep vlogs, am I crooked? Hold on. Okay, I think that's better. If you've been watching my prep vlogs or following me on Instagram, you will see that I am wearing a waist trainer. I wore a waist trainer for my last show. I'm wearing a waist trainer for this show. Now, I want to talk about waist training and I want to be as realistic as possible and also give you guys as much information as possible. So before I start, I just want to say this advice is just anecdotal, okay? I can only tell you what I've experienced. I can only tell you what some people around me have experienced as well. I can also only tell you the things that I know because I've done some research on this. I'm not an expert on this. I'm not going to cite sources, but I have been reading into it, kind of looking into it the further that I get into my competing career. This is something that is pretty commonplace in the world of fitness, and so I just wanted to share because everybody's been asking me what is up with the waist trainer. So here we go. Number one thing, I do have more than one waist trainer. Now I have the waist trainer that I have on right now. This is the one that I wear for my cardio sessions. This one is from Squeeze Me Skinny. I'm going to leave the link in the description. It's in my Instagram bio as well. This one I wear specifically for cardio because it is made out of neoprene. So it's like kind of rubbery almost, and it doesn't get damaged. It also doesn't have very aggressive ribbing. So it's easier to like kind of maneuver and move around in. It does have 3 rows of prongs to tighten it. And you guys know I got to the 3rd row last time I was on prep. This time I'm still in the 2nd row, but we're working on it. So now, waist training, what does it do? What does it really do? And who does it actually benefit, right? So obviously I am prepping for a bodybuilding bikini competition. What does that mean? This is an extreme situation. It's an extreme sport. It's a competition. It is something similar to like getting ready for any other kind of sporting event. So I am not only wearing this waist trainer, I am also in a prolonged calorie deficit, doing cardio and also resistance training 6 days a week. Okay, I'm doing cardio 7 days a week, resistance training 6 days a week, and I'm in a pretty steep caloric deficit. So any results that you guys see of my body losing body fat and my composition actually changing is actually coming from my diet because I am restricted. I'm in a calorie deficit. So any changes to your body that you think are going to come from as far as like body fat and your weight are not going to come from any waist trainer that you buy. Okay. It doesn't matter what cream you put on. It doesn't matter what waist trainer you use. In order to lose body fat and change your actual body composition, you need to be in a caloric deficit for a prolonged period of time. That is the way it works. There's no way you can avoid that. You can't break the laws of thermogenesis, and you have to be in a caloric deficit. Your output has to be greater than your input when it comes to the energy exchange going on in your body. So you have to burn more than what you consume. Now, if you need help with your macros or any of that stuff, comment down below, follow me on Instagram, send me a DM, and I can help you with that. But yes, so that is number one. Any changes that you see, the more you see my visible abs starting to come through, the more you see my waistline, the shape generally like tightening up, a lot of that is coming from my actual caloric deficit and my energy expenditure. It is not coming from the waist trainer at all whatsoever, okay? Now, what the waist trainer actually does do, because this is an extreme sport, this is something that you're taking extreme measures, it is in no means a balanced or healthy lifestyle. It is in no means a lifestyle fitness thing. It is a sport. It is a competition sport. It is a physique competition sport. So you're trying to look the best that you can in a specific period of time for a specific criteria. So why do we wear the waist trainers, right? Anything when you're in such an extreme situation, anything that can give you a marginal improvement, you're going to add it in, because every little marginal improvement, a little here, a little here, a little here, a little here, is going to add to your overall look at the end. And to bring the best package that you can, you kind of don't want to leave any stones unturned. That is why a lot of competitors do wear waist trainers, okay? Because, and even like sweats, you guys see me wearing my sweats to do my cardio. Why? I'm raising my body temperature and I'm expending a little bit more sweat, more water is coming out of my body when I'm doing my cardio. This does not mean I'm losing more weight because I'm wearing sweats. This does not mean I'm losing more weight because I'm wearing my waist trainer. This just means that over time, the whole little things here and there are going to make the look of the stage day be a little bit better. Okay, so these are all elements that we use to kind of help bring the look together in this sport. Now, for a regular person, for somebody that's just in their fitness journey, trying to get fitter, trying to get healthy, trying to lose weight, somebody that's just trying to get snatched, that's trying to like reduce their waistline, the waist trainer is not going to do that for you. It's not going to do that for you. What you need to do instead of worrying about the waist trainer is figure out your calories, be in a calorie deficit, do resistance training, especially my ladies out there, because building muscle tissue is metabolically active tissue. So that means that muscle tissue will take the energy that you consume and actually use it as fuel. The more muscle you have, the more calories your body's going to burn at rest. Okay, the more fat you have, the less calories your body's going to burn at rest, because fat is not metabolically active tissue, it's adipose tissue. Okay, so besides all of that, if you are in a regular fitness journey and you want to start wearing a waist trainer, you are more than welcome to do so. Your expectations need to be managed. You can't expect that you're going to wear a waist trainer and all of a sudden your waist is going to get snatched. Or you're going to wear a waist trainer, you're going to drop inches, or you're going to drop body fat. That is not going to happen at all in the slightest. I don't care who tells you that that's going to happen. It's not going to happen. I promise you. You need to be in a calorie deficit, okay? Unless you're an athlete preparing for a competition, this is going to make such a marginal difference to your physique that it might not even be worth investing your money and your time on. For the girls that are wearing it, the girls that are training to be in physique sports, bikini competitions, or whatever, we are wearing it during cardio, we are wearing it for hours at a time, okay, and we are wearing it for weeks at a time. So it is having some kind of marginal effect, and I say marginal because it is just to get your waist tightened up for the stage. So I just want to be very clear, because I think there's a lot of misconception. Just because you see a lot of girls wearing their waist trainers around and, you know, it's a popular thing, that doesn't mean that it's actually helping them lose weight. When you have a waist trainer on, it does slightly reduce the size of your waist, okay, depending on how long you wear it. When you take it off, your waist is going to go back to your regular anatomy, your regular size, because the waist trainer is essentially just kind of squeezing you together. You wear it for a couple of hours, that shape stays a little bit, and then eventually it goes back to normal, which is normal. This is just something that I really think is important for you guys to really understand. Don't spend your money on a waist trainer. Don't spend your money on these thermogenic creams. You guys see me putting this on too. Let me get it so you guys can see it. Oh, it's on the floor, I think. Hang on. Okay, something like this, okay? Vasoburn or Squeeze Me Skinny has one as well. You do not need this stuff, okay? You do not need this stuff. This stuff for a regular person on a regular fitness journey is not necessary. This is just, right now I'm at a point where we're getting ready for competition, and the funny thing about competing is that a lot of it is science-based, but a lot of it is like bro science based, you know, just old school things that have been tried and have been done for years and years and years, as long as bodybuilding has been a sport. And so depending on who you're coaching with, they have different methods, and some of the methods are a little bit more old school. And there's things that we implement just to try and get every little piece of opportunity to bring the best shape as possible. And some of the stuff is just for optics. It's just for looks. So, you know, while your waist may decrease, you know, let's say my waist goes down an inch measurement over this season, in the off season, my waist may go back to where it is right now and where it was before. And it did last time. I got to the third row of my waist trainer, and then we came back to the first row, right? Because that's how it works. Now, I'm not talking about wearing like 18th century corsets or anything like that. I don't know anything about that. I'm just strictly talking about waist trainers. So the final verdict on it is, if you're competing for any kind of bodybuilding show or anything like that, go ahead and wear it. If your coach likes waist training, I do recommend it. I mean, I like it. I find that it does help me to kind of stand upright when I'm doing cardio. I don't wear it during training, but I do wear my lifting belt no matter what I'm training, because it does help to disengage a little bit of the core, and so those muscles stay kind of like dormant, you know, and they're not active, so they're not growing essentially, which again is marginal. But yeah, so if you're a competitor, talk to your coach about it. If you want to try it, go ahead. If you're a regular person, you don't need one. I promise you, you don't need one. All you need to do is find your calorie deficit, work hard, move your body, drink your water, be on your calorie deficit consistently for an extended period of time. I'm talking about a couple of months. I'm not talking about a couple days. So once you do that, you're going to see that the results are going to be much bigger than if you just stay in your regular diet and throw a waist trainer on thinking that it's going to help you lose weight. Okay? I hope that helps. I've been asked about this so many times. I just wanted to get that out there. I'm actually gonna eat my breakfast now because I haven't eaten it this whole time. I got carried away. But yeah, I just wanted to check in with you guys. I hope you guys have an awesome day. I will check in with you on my next vlog, which should be coming up soon. Thank you so much to everybody that's been watching. Don't forget to leave me a comment. If you have any other questions, I can address those here as well and make a separate video for them. And until next time, I'll catch you guys later. Bye guys.